even hesitate to do it. I still have a lot of shame because it's not, how do I even explain this? I feel like it's not even much of a story. So therefore, I have less of a right to share. Does that make sense? It's really easy for me to say like, oh, well, they have it so much worse than I do, and it kind of invalidates my own experience. So, but I've learned that that doesn't matter, that being real and vulnerable is powerful no matter what you have or haven't gone through. So here's a little bit of my background and where I come from with food. So I grew up in a home where food was both feared and revered. Like we knew that food could heal, but that it could also destroy. And I continued to have these conflicting ideas and thoughts and feelings about food, like most people just in our society and our culture, right? So as I continue to grow up and through, you know, those formative years of teenagerism, and when I went off to college and I decided to study more about health and wellness, and my roommates and my classmates and my professors, like it was like they compounded the issue, actually. So I really did learn both through like nature and nurture almost to fear food. And I had very much a shameful relationship with food because on one hand, I was so worried about what I was eating or not eating that I wouldn't eat. Like orthorexia, you could call it for sure. And then on the other hand, I loved food so much, I enjoyed it, that I felt guilty for eating. It's just, so it's crazy making, right? And so I do believe, though, that ultimately my love of food kind of saved me from developing a full-blown eating disorder. But I've struggled for years and still do with disordered eating. So I don't want to pretend that I've arrived and that I practice mindful eating all the time and I'm perfect at it. I don't. I still struggle every day, but it's gotten better. And over the years, especially more recently, past few years, as I've learned really to love and appreciate myself, it's kind of created some more space for me to love and appreciate others. And it's opened up some more love and appreciation for food as well. And I talk about this a little bit in bits and pieces in my book. So you'll hear a little bit more from me. I'm trying to see if there was anything else that I felt like sharing. I think that's pretty good. If I think of anything else, I'm sure I will just post later, and that's good too. But that's a little about me. I would love to hear about you and your food stories. And please, 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 it doesn't matter how good or how bad you had it. I know that we can all identify with someone's story on some level. And so just being here, just showing up and being willing to share is huge. And I want to honor that and celebrate you as you step into that a little bit more. So that's why we're here. I'm here for you, and you're not alone. So there you have it.